So some key terms to reiterate and make sure at the end of this you know. Cost principle. So remember, long-term assets change in value over time. Some go up in value, like land and buildings generally. Some go down in value, and some are volatile. We always record an asset at its cost. That's called the cost principle. So whatever we paid for it is what's going to be on our books. And then long-term assets, we generally depreciate these long-term plant, property, and equipment. There's multiple depreciation methods we can use. We talked about in chapter 1 through 4, the straight line method. This was an easy, simple method where you just take the balance, the cost that we paid for the asset minus its salvage value. And then that difference you amortize or you depreciate over its useful life, right? That useful life being determined either it could be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, generally given to you in the answer, but the company would determine the useful life as a policy. Today, we're going to be going over a few other methods of depreciation. This includes units of production and the declining balance methods. So straight line isn't the only method you can use. A lot of companies do. I think most of my clients use straight line method for depreciation, but there's other methods of depreciation too and other benefits to those methods, so we can discuss that. And then we're also going to be talking about the gain or loss on disposal of assets. So again, this is all going into the cycle of recognition and accounting. We have our initial recognition, which is the cost. We will book what the cost of the asset is on our books, generally a pretty easy journal entry. Debit the asset, credit cash or liabilities. Then depreciation methods, that's the subsequent recognition, which is we're going to be debiting our depreciation expense and crediting our accumulated amortization. We've gone over the journal entry. Now we're just going to go over some more calculations. And finally, the derecognition or the gain or loss. So when we dispose of an asset, what is the final journal entry? Dispose or sell an asset.